Now to politics, as the Ekiti governorship election draws closer, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Dr. Wale Oluyede, has intensified calls for a transparent, free and credible electoral process. Speaking during a media chat in Ikere, Ekiti State, Oluyede accused the state government of using security agencies to intimidate opposition members, warning that such actions could undermine democracy ahead of the June 20 governorship election. The PDP candidate also appealed to President Bola Tinubu to ensure a level playing field for all contestants and urged Governor Biodun Oyèbánjí to step up efforts towards securing the release of 15 abducted residents in Eda Oniyo community. However, the chief press secretary to the governor, Yinka Oyèbode, dismissed the allegations, insisting that the Oyèbánjí administration remains committed to democratic values, good governance, and the security of residents.
All grabbing at the hope that President Tinubu, who has worked hard to establish himself as a leader in Nigeria, will come and save them. My advice to President Tinubu is that he doesn't need them. Ekiti people do not have any problems with President Tinubu. And they cannot win elections for President Tinubu. They are hoping that the president will come and win the elections for them. That's actually a disaster. It's a drag on President Tinubu. So, you see, the way it should be is that you should have people locally who can win elections on their own and are a positive to you. They are a negative to this president who has done well. Look, it's interesting that while we are having people that are being handpicked in this country, in this state right now, that are being kidnapped, the Rapid Response Squad, or RRS they call it, is presently standing in front of the state government building, and it's arresting politicians who are trying to exercise their franchise. That's what they are doing. They threaten other politicians. The government is using them to pick politicians.
The last 3.5 years, the state has been one of the safest states, one of the very most peaceful states in the country, because we have a leader that runs an inclusive administration that allows opposition to fester, that does not muzzle opposition, that allows divergent opinions to happen. And that has continued even through this electionary season. So whatever the candidate of PDP say is can be lacking to beer parlor allegation that does not hold water. However, it is pertinent to note that while the governor is preaching peace and is embracing opposition and is making his campaign to be issue-based, anybody that runs foul of the law enforcement agencies also have the duty to investigate or to arrests regarding that.
As Lagos and 50 other cities combat extreme heat and their attendant effects, the Lagos